Pot liquor, aka pot liquor, is broth made from boiling greens and pork fat, fed South's hungry by early 1850s. In 1935, Senator Huey Long praised its value. Well, I tell you, the stuff they eat down south, I tell you. Let's go. What's going on YouTube? This is P9 with another vlog, and I am in the town of Haynesville, Louisiana. Haynesville is a town located in northern Claiborne Parish. Haynesville has a population of 2,039 residents, and it's been nicknamed the gateway to North Louisiana and the butterfly capital of Louisiana. And we're about to take a tour into downtown Haynesville, and I'm right in front of across the street from the Haynesville Post Office building, U.S. Post Office building right here in Haynesville. And I'm over here right by what's called the Magnolia Pulpwood Company Inc., where they buy land and timber, both very valuable assets and resources. So Haynesville was actually named after the Haynesville Shale, which is a Jurassic period rock formation, which underlies at depths of 10,500 to 13,000 feet below the Earth's surface. So many of what's underneath the surface of the Haynesville Shale is recoverable natural gas. Another very valuable resource here in Louisiana. And as you can see right here, this is a mural for the Garrett Mercantile Company, which was established in 1923. And this mural showcases the Mercantile Company. They made deliveries. They were on a farm, as you can see. And this looks like a Model T, one of those Model T Fords from back in the day. But this mural was in memory of Kate, my three-legged lab. And this was done by Keith Kilgore and Sherry Smith and Mackenzie. So shout out to them for putting together this mural. Keith Kilgore, Sherry Smith, and Mackenzie. And you also have the symbol of the butterfly, the logo for Haynesville, Louisiana, our home, a community of caring people. And it says right here, coming soon, Boomtown Museum, the story of Haynesville. That will be interesting once that opens up. Haynesville, of course, one of those boom towns that prospered during the discovery of oil back in the early 20th century. And this is the building that it will be housed in. And guys, this is the logo for the Haynesville high school football team. It's a tornado, so it's the Haynesville Tornadoes. The motto: learn to take the heat because you're about to get beat. And Haynesville High School athletics, you know, they have a rivalry with Homer High School. Homer is about 20-30 minutes south of here. And here goes a mural saying, "Welcome to Haynesville, gateway to North Louisiana." So it showcases basically the history of the culture of Haynesville. You have two dudes right there fishing. Fishing a big thing, of course. Fishing is pretty much popular everywhere. Louisiana's no different. Home of the Golden Tornadoes, Louisiana State Champs football team. And look at all the state titles that they won. 1924, 29, 36, 70, 71, 84, 87, 90, 91, 93, 94, 95, and 96. See, Homer didn't have a mural like this, so I'm not quite sure how many titles that they won in the history. Oh, it's more. It's more. It's 2000, 2009, 2013, 2014. So their most recent state title for football is 2014. So they have a history of winning. I wonder how they will fare with the schools in Titletown, USA, Valdosta, Georgia, Valdosta High, Lowndes High School. I wonder how that would be a heck of a competition right there. But yeah, this is the home of the Butterfly Festival and the Claiborne Parish Fair. So you have butterflies. Butterflies are symbolic of Haynesville. And this is a really cool mural right here. Claiborne Parish. And again, you have the oil rig right there, or the oil derrick. It looks like a railroad car. Paradise. Looks like they have the Saints logo in the form of the A right here. And there's rowing, and there's turkeys right here. And there goes an oil rig. All of this, again, illustrate the history and the culture right here in northern Louisiana. Claiborne Parish Fair. And there goes a deer up there as well. Really nice mural. And it looked like it had the name of the mural artist scratched off. So I'm not quite sure who did the mural. I'll get that information in just a minute. But in the meantime, here goes there goes like a little oil derrick right here that's built out of wood. I think that's pretty nice feature. Then you have a little garden right here in front of, and you have this wagon that has these pumpkins. So you could tell Haynesville definitely takes pride in their fall decor, especially when it comes to Halloween. And this is like not sure what this is, but it says Main Street Corner. It has a porch with the rocking chairs on it. So I wonder if that's like a welcome center or something. Might be a welcome center. No telling. But let's go on the other side and see what we got. It's an abandoned building right here. It used to be a construction company called Key Construction. You can tell it's 5:30 in the afternoon, and a lot of stuff is closed down, including this pharmacy right here called Ted's Pharmacy. Excuse the sun. This is Ted's Pharmacy. Oh, this is called Gunsmith on Main right here. And over here you have a hardware supply store called Bauer Hardware Company. So a couple locally owned spots right here in downtown. And it looks like that building over there is like completely vacant. And over here by the railroad tracks. And this is the Haynesville Railroad Depot, an historic building. It was built in 1908. And it was on the Louisiana and Northwest Railroad line. So it's still sitting here, completely abandoned, not being used for anything at the moment. And also over here, they have an abandoned building, which also happens to be another Piggly Wiggly abandoned. That glare from the sun, and guys probably can't see it too well, but that building over there is another abandoned Piggly Wiggly. It's the second Piggly Wiggly that I've seen that was closed down. I saw it previously in Homer, a closed down Piggly Wiggly. Right over here in front of the Haynesville Police Department building. Shout out to the Haynesville PD. And also across the way is an abandoned building, but it has murals of butterflies. Basically just reminding us that it is the butterfly capital of Louisiana. You also have this sign right here for US 79 South. And here comes a poster of a hometown legend by the name of Demetric Evans. Demetric Evans eventually went on to play in the NFL for a multitude of teams, but his journey started right here in the small town of Haynesville. And he was a defensive end who, there you go, right here you see him with his high school jersey, 71 for Haynesville Golden Tornadoes. And that's him in the NFL. But number 92 when he played for the Washington Redskins. And he also, you see him holding his degree from the University of Georgia, where he graduated from the College of Family and Consumer Sciences. He had the degree. He graduated with a bachelor in that department, in that major, Family of Consumer Sciences. So it's Demetric Evans, shout out to him. Started his career with the Dallas Cowboys. He was undrafted out of UGA and went on to play for the Redskins for 4 years and finished his career with the San Francisco 49ers in 2010. So it's good that they honor their hometown legends here, just like they do in most other small towns. This was once the Lonesome Drug gift shop. Has like a logo of 2 pigs and a longhorn cattle. And I also want to get this over here on this sign. This sign celebrates and commemorates Jeffrey Bean, who was born right here in Haynesville, legendary fashion designer. So he's also a hometown legend, graduate of Haynesville High School. So shout out to Jeffrey Bean. Not only is his clothing brand a huge staple in America, it's an international success. So shout out to Jeffrey Bean. We do calligraphic or calligraphic, I think that's how it's pronounced, personalization on many gift items, plates, ornaments, banners, done by hand while you watch and shop. That's right, handmade. Handmade is the way to go. From scratch. Kilgore's Pharmacy. And for the record, guys, Kilgore's has been operating for over 100 years in Haynesville. That's pretty dope that a business can span multiple generations like that. It looks like they're still open now. And another mural right here. This is called Main Street Memories by Keith Kilgore. In 2010, it was painted from a picture on a calendar by Ken Zilla. So shout out to Keith Kilgore and Ken Zilla. But this is a painting called Main Street Memories, and it just pretty much illustrates Main Street back in the day, way back in the day, back when Haynesville had a population of 3,600. So this is the heyday of Haynesville. Garrett City Cafe, Haynesville Ice Company. Then you can see Texaco right here, who was the proprietor, Dale Holland. And you also see a poster, if you look closer, of an upcoming football game between the Haynesville Tornadoes versus the Homer Pelicans. Memorial Stadium. And you had the old school gas pumps, of course. And you have the garage right here. Drink Coca-Cola. So you have the Coca-Cola ad. You have the water tower right here. Kilgore's Pharmacy and Gift, City Barber, Glen Hooks Insurance. So just an array of small town businesses line the streets of Main Street. Farmers Depot, bumper to bumper auto parts. And you see this old school Chevy and this pickup right here. Really cool.
I helped paint some of that.
Oh, you did? This is beautiful. And the mural down there, y'all did a great job.
The one with the three-legged dog.
And the one with the three-legged dog. All right, I appreciate it. You did a great job. Yes, ma'am. Great job. Yeah, one of the locals just said she helped. She contributed to the painting of these murals. It's really nice murals. It really brings the downtown alive. That lady is a local resident of Haynesville. Her name is Sherry Smith. She was totally amazing. About an hour after this interaction, I went to this Mexican restaurant in Haynesville, possibly the only Mexican restaurant in town. It's called Gonzalez Mexican Restaurant. Very good, by the way. And I encountered Miss Smith once again when I was there. And when I tell you, she was a very conversational lady, very nice, told me stories about Mr. Kilgore, the artist of the mural, and the Kilgore family, spoke very fondly of him and her own family as well, her grandchildren, things of that nature. So very, very hospitable lady, very knowledgeable about the town. and she even treated me in regards to paying for my food, which was a very unexpected yet pleasant surprise. So shout out to Sherry Smith, very nice lady and local resident, enthusiastic resident, might I add, of Haynesville. It's only a few miles south of the Arkansas state line. And further down that way is like a residential community. And this building right here is First Baptist Church at the corner of Fraser Street and Main Street. With that in mind, good people, that concludes Haynesville, Louisiana's vlog. I'd like to thank everybody for rocking with me on this vlog. And if you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I drop a new vlog. And make sure you hit all when you tap that notification bell. So with that in mind, good people, thanks for tuning in to another P9 vlog. And until next time, peace.